Hello friends, Techman Pat here. Today we are unboxing the Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 4090 Amp Extreme Aero version. This is one of the newer ones that has come out recently. It's going to be replacing my 3090, and obviously there is going to be a full review of this one. We're hopefully also going to compare some sizes at the review, but today we're going to unbox this, see what comes in the AMP Extreme version. We're going to have a little overview of the card, see what it looks like. But from a features point of view, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you know a lot about it. But if you don't know, there is 24 gigabytes of GDDR6X RAM in here, or memory. I stored 2.0, it's the software and also the cooling. The cooling on the Zotac has always been pretty good. I would say the only thing that Zotac has had an issue of in the past, or not really an issue, but a limitation, is their power, or the TDP. It's usually at 100%, you can't push it up above 100. It is locked onto that. I've seen other cards go to 105 and get some really good performance. So the power delivery on this is a little bit strange, but maybe not on this one. That was on the 3090. Freeze Tech, I really don't know what that means, but it seems to be something to do with the fan spectra. Again, kind of marketing stuff. Dual BIOS, that is probably the most exciting thing. You can have a BIOS for one type of, I suppose, use case and another for another, and you can switch with a press of a button or a switch, I think, and Firestorm must be some sort of software. From NVIDIA's point of view, following the little green line, DLSS 3.0, obviously ray tracing, better performance. This would be the third iteration for ray tracing and DLSS. Reflex usage, you can do this on the 3090 and actually I think the 20 series too, and Studio, so you can use this with the Studio drivers. Let's have a look at the back. This box is really shiny and smooth for quiet performance or cooler in temperature. So there's your dual BIOS, freeze, fan stop when GPU is idle. Okay, that is already possible with the other Zotac cards. I really like this because when this ramps up, it gets really, really loud. Spectra 2.0, dynamic RGB. Okay, that's what it is. Spectra, I wouldn't have thought of that, but maybe those logos are the RGB plates that you can buy also. Ice Storm, advanced GPU cooling. Okay, cooling, I guess, and Firestorm, a refined UI for easy and intuitive GPU tuning and monitoring. I'm excited to see this. I've always used the one from MSI Afterburner for all my cards, no matter what brand, but I'm kind of keen to see it. And also, NVIDIA has their own version to overclock, which is interesting. It didn't do much for my 3090, but hopefully it'll do something for this. So this is basically the above stock. I would call it the OC version, the AMP version, but yeah, there we go. Okay, NVIDIA's got some cutting edge GPUs, AI accelerated performance, that's DLSS, realistic and immersive graphics, ray tracing, okay, interesting. Game winning responsiveness for NVIDIA Reflex, built for live streaming, AI enhanced voice and video. This is an amazing technology, really like that. Also possible in the 3000 series. Fast track your creativity, fine-tuned drivers. Yeah, well, sometimes there's issues. Anyway, the price of this is 3,000 Australian dollars. It is not cheap, and of course, it is more expensive than a console. So, you know, the performance has to match. Does it ever? No, it probably doesn't. For $750 or $850 now, you can get a very good console and probably enjoy that. So let's see where we can cut. This is a weird box I have not opened before. It opens from the side here. Yes, it does. Ooh, okay. So there is a cover for the love of gaming right here. The new journey starts here. I really like this box. And let's just bring that up. Ooh. Bring that down. And then there's a box inside the box. Oh, Zotac Gaming. That looks really, really cool. Wowzers. I mean, this is the AMP card, right? This is the premium stuff, not the rushed stuff that we get. Little tab on the top here with the handle. We'll open that up. And what do we have? Love Gaming, Power the Win, a little card of sorts inside. We'll open that in a second. And another cover. A little bit of, very thick foam, good. And there's the card. So let's get that out. Oh my God, this is massive. This is 355 centimeters wide. We'll get all this stuff out. Let's get this box out of the way and let's have a look. I think there's nothing else in there yet. So from a power delivery point of view, this is the amount of power plugs you have to give it, the PCI Express ones, and they transform into this 12 pin right here, but you have to provide a lot of power. I don't know if I have enough on this. We've got this for your RGB, so that can straight go into your headers and go into the card, I hope. Or maybe this is just an adapter. And then in here we have a GPU stand, or basically like a little lift. So if you have it sideways, you can put it on there. I mean, well, fair enough. These are giant GPUs. They're massive. This is a really nice tool. But how did we get to a point where we need one of these? That's probably the crazy part. So what's in here? We have hopefully some stickers. I do love me some stickers. Zotac. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool. We can a little stand that you can put inside your case. That's cool. All right, let's get to the more important stuff. Let's get to the card. It's just silly. It's massive. It's a massive card. Let's get the measuring tape out to make sure. I'm pretty sure it's 350 mil. It's 365 mil across from here to there, and then the height is about 130 mil. That is quite a bit. We'll probably can get the exact measurements from the specifications, but let's pull it out. Oh man, that is just stupidly big. I don't know what Nvidia was thinking, or Nvidia, maybe Zotac, I don't know, but look at the size of this card. It's huge, absolutely massive. But to note, if we actually look at the card, it's only up to here. The card is in here. That's it. This is all cooling. The thickness, the fact that it's 3 slots, there's your 3 DPIs, HDMI. It extends a lot higher here. It's a lot longer. It's all cooling. Please only use separate power for each power connector. High power consumption, of course it is. Jeez Louise. I guess that's good that they let us know that. Massive, massive card. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 heat pipes. It looks like it. 3, 2 in there. A lot of fan grills. 3 fans, very large, and they're very heavy fans. Actually, I really like them. They're very, very heavy when you spin them. Really massive. It feels plasticky, but when you touch it, it doesn't like feel cheap. I'll give it that. Well, it is $3,000, right? We've got a BIOS button just here. Let me bring that up. And we've got our power right here. And then there's another plug here, which is probably for this thing right here. Now, how I'm gonna get under there, I don't know. I think that's going to be a little bit difficult. What I would say is that this is a great card to water cool because it reduces the footprint of this to literally nothing. But it's massive. Holy crap, it is just massive. Once I take out the card, the 3090 from my computer, and replace it with this, I'll get some photos of the size difference. But I can tell you right now, it is much, much larger. Alright folks, let me know what you think in the comments below. Is this a good buy? We'll see. We'll do a full review. What do you think of the look? I really like it. Zotac has come a long way in the design realm. I think it's awesome. Look at those heat pipes. That's really cool. And of course, the size of this RTX 4090. Is this a good buy at $3,000? I think it's very, very expensive. It is definitely for an enthusiast, and we'll see what the performance is like. Friends, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Subscribe if you want to see the full review. And finally, big thanks to PLE and Zotac for assisting in getting this card for review.